My beautiful friends, how are you? All right. So, this reading is going to be for our beautiful friends, Cancer. Cancer, welcome back. Wow, the cards are just flying out, Cancer. What's going on here? Okay, so, Cancer, this is going to be a reading for you guys for the first week of September. It works out really good. The 1st of September, it's Monday. Perfect. Labor Day, holidays here. Okay, so Cancer, while I prepare the table, some people ask me, Marco, why don't you make a cross or Celtic layout, so on and so forth? It's very simple. I don't believe that the cards decide to communicate or otherwise based on the shape we make on the table. These are decisions we make. If you believe in that the cards are alive, that they are made of energy, such as you and I, if you believe in the cards, if you take them seriously with respect and above all gratitude, the cards will cooperate and communicate. So why do I make this type of layout? It's very simple. Number one, I like simple things. Number two, every 2 or 3 days, I make my own cards. See if there's any messages. So what I do exactly what I'm doing here, 7 cards. And I say, okay, can you please show me the now moment here on planet Earth? In other words, the material side. And then this, can you please show me what have I been dealing with the last 3 months or so? In other words, give me an idea where this came from. And then this is where we're heading. And of course, with this card here, I ask, can you please show me my overall spiritual path? In other words, am I aligned in sync with my overall spiritual path, or do I need to make some changes? So if I use this system for you, my dear friends, why would I want to use something else for you guys? It's that same system. So right now I'm saying, show me what our friends Cancer need to see. So, of course, it's a general reading. Don't make too much out of it. If you want a personal reading, the information is in the description. Let's start. As far as the overall energy from the spiritual perspective, this could be either good or bad, as you know. This could be a celebration. This could be something to be happy about. But it could also be someone who's involved in your affairs that don't belong. How do we decide? Based on the rest of the cards. Okay, so let's see what you got over here, and then we'll go a little bit deeper. I don't like that. I do not like that. Introspection, sadness, solitude, leave me alone kind of energy. So it's almost as if right now you are not a very happy camper. Yeah. Wow. Please stop. My God. Why you hurt me so much? Okay, well, Cancer, I am sorry, but again, this is not for anyone in particular. This is the overall energy. It looks like there was a disappointment. It was a disappointment, or right now you're going through a huge disappointment, to be honest with you. And I think you asked for clarifications. I think you asked someone to finally come clean, to tell you really what's going on. Why am I getting this feeling that you're playing games with me? Why you always promise but nothing come through? I heard such and such rumors. So right now, my dear Cancer, you're not doing very well from the psychological side. And I believe that there was some information, you ran into some information where things became clear for you. In other words, you felt until now you could not understand or decide what steps to take simply because you were living on promises and on false presumptions. Oh yeah, he said he's going to marry me, or she said I'm the only one, or, oh, he said that we're going to go look at a ring soon, etc. And so you've been waiting. You kind of knew inside that there was something wrong but you pretended you didn't see anything. And you've been sad waiting for whatever news. And then finally something was clarified. And basically what came out is that there is more than one person involved. And this caused a sudden moment of an explosion of anger, disappointment, maybe fights, arguments, screaming much, yelling much. But I don't like this reading. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like it. I hope there is a reason why you're getting this reading. But so far, I don't like it. And really, it shows that you need to think a little bit more. You need to do some introspection and really understand, why was I so trustworthy? I knew the signs. Why did I pretend I didn't see the signs? Now let me see what's going on here with your past. There you go. So there was more than one person involved. No question about that. Could this be you? Yes, absolutely. This could be you. Perhaps you had more than one option. But it's most likely somebody else. Because I can see here arguments, and I can see that perhaps you kept on going or pretended everything is okay because of financial restraints. Perhaps you saw this as your savior or your only way out. But of course, when you do something on false premises or false ideas, sooner or later it's going to bite you your behind, right? Let's go a little bit deeper. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Needy. Cancer, I don't like this. I'll be honest with you. I really don't like it. Okay. So this individual has money. This individual is not smart, but shrewd. This individual kept money in front of you as a bait. You see how this arm is extending, but not really. It's like, okay, here, take it. Yeah, but why don't you just give it to me? Well, I couldn't take it. You see, the horse is glued onto the ground. I mean, the horse is not even moving. So what does that mean? This person is baiting you. In other words, it's like, you need money? Honey, can you help me pay my rent this month? Or, my car broke down. Yeah, no, don't worry. I'll take care of it. Here's some money. And it's almost like this, Why? Because perhaps they wanted the benefits, or perhaps they wanted the whatever reason, but they're not really giving it to you happy, you know what I mean? And this doesn't have to be money. This could be promises. It's like, yeah, don't worry, I will buy you the ring, or we will buy the house. But honey, when are we going to go and look at houses, We said we're going to get married in 6 months, 1 year. Oh, don't worry, we will go. Promises. In the meantime, nothing moves. Ouch. All right, let me see what we got coming up. Didn't I say friends with benefits a moment ago? All right, so friends with benefits, no question. It doesn't have to be sexual. It could be show off, maybe. Who knows? But there are reasons why someone wants this relationship to continue, but these reasons are not genuine or honest. Simple as that. Now, you have a soulmate card here. That's interesting. Because could this person be your soulmate? Yes, absolutely. But you might say, Marco, if they're my soulmate, why are they playing games with me? It's about learning. It's about process of learning. Perhaps they themselves need to understand that you are their soulmate, and that eventually they will stop playing games. Or it could be that you're going to meet your soulmate if you have the courage to break whatever's going on here. We will find out. All I can tell you is that you're not trusting the process. You're not trusting the process. You know something ain't right. And let me see what's going to happen with you in the future. Are you going to stay with this in this setup? Or you're going to just say enough is enough? Let me see. I think you're going to say enough is enough based on these cards. You're going to move. You're going to go. You're going to look after yourself. Yeah, look. So you already know that you're going to have to go. You're already exploring different places, you see? You're looking outside of the balcony or the window with Google in your phone and say, where am I going to go? I need to find a place. You're definitely going to go. So this is the card of travel. This is the card of fast-moving news. And this is the card of self-assurance. I think you've been relying on this relationship mostly for financial reasons, but I think you're going to be able to find your own self-sufficiency, and you're going to go. You are going to stop this nonsense, my dear Cancer. You are going to stop it because you're going to receive some news where it's going to show you. See, over here you're only suspecting something ain't right, but then you get the proof. You get the proof, and there's going to be some news. Perhaps you're going to find a message, and so on and so forth. Things will be clear. This is the card of clarity, and that's going to cause an explosion of emotions and feelings, and perhaps, a plate here and there, I hope not. Now, let me see as a final message what the cards are telling you should be doing instead, or if you're doing the right thing. I said, can you tell me if this soulmate is this person or somebody else, please? Somebody else. Somebody else. Yes, someone is going to make you an offer, a very beautiful offer. But before this happens, you're going to have to finish what you got here. And perhaps some of you, I am calling divorce, and some of you are calling legal issues. Once you finish what you got here and everything is sorted out, you're going to receive a love offer, and that's going to be your soulmate. I specifically said if this person is them or somebody else, and there's a love offer. This is somebody else. Okay? Now, final suggestion set, please. Final suggestions, top, bottom, middle as usual. Top, bottom, middle. All right. You're not going to be happy. Cancer. We have Cancer here, we have Cancer here. You're not going to be happy. You got 3 here and you got 3 here. Not a coincidence. So unfortunately, you're going to have to bite the bullet. This is not going to be good news that you're going to find. But whatever you're going to find, in a way, is done for you. Because, yes, you're going to have to deal with this. That's going to set you free so that you can meet your real love. Unfortunately, the next few weeks or months are not going to be the greatest for you. You're going to start working for yourself. Hey, perhaps some of you were supporting this individual over here. Man or woman, doesn't matter. So now you're going to be able to work for yourself, and you're going to be on top of things again. Yes, no question. You're going to be unhappy for a little while. No question, my dear friends. When we go through something like this, it's not like eating an ice cream, right? But you're going to be fine because you're going to be with your soulmate soon. Time-wise, I'm thinking Christmas. By Christmas, you will be on top of the game again. So just deal with this. Of course, this is not for everybody. Some of you are going to have to deal with this and then settle down, prepare for your real soulmate. Okay, my dear friends, my apologies. It is what it is. I cannot tell you that this card is a positive card. But when I saw this at the very beginning, I knew this was not going to be good, unfortunately. Okay, signs you might be dealing with. We have Libra, we have Capricorn, we have Leo, we have Cancer, we have Pisces, and Taurus. Really. Let's see now, love message. Then we're going to get a couple of messages from someone and or the universe. And then a yes or no coin. And then finally the compatibility run. Let's see how you guys are doing with everybody else right now. So as far as love message, very soon. You are going to meet your soulmate very soon and you're going to get engaged. There you go. Now, messages from anyone, including the universe. So what I do is I shuffle them a little bit and I take top and bottom, okay? Whatever happens to be, it doesn't matter. Top and bottom. We have 2 messages from someone. All right. Message number 1. I left when I saw with someone. I told you there is a third person involved, either from your side or their side. It was my fault, but I blamed you. All right, so now you know. Now, think of your questions. Whatever questions, where you require a yes or no, the answer is nope. And now we are going to do the compatibility run. Just I hope this die clears on my fingers. I hate it. I look like, I told you, did I tell you I was before you guys? I dyed one of my shirts in the sink, with black dye. It was becoming gray. And so a little bit splashed on my fingers. Okay. So Cancer, we start with Aries. We're going to go all around, okay? Cancer and Aries right now, you're going to go places. Yes, this could be good. With Taurus, fast moving, perhaps too fast for you. You want to settle down. They want to be on the move. Gemini, very, very good if your finances are the most important thing, okay? 2 Cancer together. Nope, you're going to cry. With Leo, too risky, but if you're willing to take a chance, it could be really rewarding. With Virgo, very fortunate, but it's mostly based on finances. If you want soulmate kind of love, they ain't it. Libra. With Libra, you guys you don't seem to be on the same page. You say one thing, they understand the opposite. You say another thing, or they say something else, you understand the opposite. With Scorpio, only one department, top notch, the rest, nothing. You know which department I'm talking about, right? Sagittarius. Yes, this could be very just, very wise, a very long-term relationship, old-fashioned relationship. With Capricorn, you can make a lot of money together, but you're going to end up single or widow. And Aquarius. With Aquarius, nope. You find yourself having to decide all the time. And finally, with Pisces, a wish come true. This could be really, really good in all areas. There you go. We're done. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much, Cancer. Really appreciate it. And if you need anything, here's the address. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, click on the red button over here to the right. Thank you so much. Big hug.